This follow-along video helps us build a better mind-muscle connection to the muscles that expand the rib cage during an inhale. What's crucial to appreciate is that every muscle in the trunk is involved in either inhalation and expansion of the ribs or exhalation and compression of the ribs. Sometimes, to get a muscle to truly activate and to really own that muscle, what's missing is not the ability of that muscle to engage during motion, but the ability of that muscle to engage during breathing. So it's so important that we connect and give the brain good information. This is what it feels like to use this muscle to breathe. Let's get into it. The first muscle we're going for is pec minor. You're gonna need a broom or a stick, something you can push down on. Pec minor runs from the shoulder onto the third, fourth, fifth ribs. And basically, as you press down on this pole, you're gonna reach forward, push down on the pole, and then breathe and feel these ribs come forward and up for 3 to 5 breaths. Put your hand here, let's go. Reaching forward, pushing down. Excellent. You would then do that for the other side. As you press into the pole, imagine your shoulder might lift a little bit. Imagine you're breathing your top ribs up to that shoulder. All right. Next up is pec major. You want to imagine that, so pec major is going to open and expand the ribs in this area. To engage them, we're going to basically do a pec fly in the air. So cross your arms in front of your body like this. Hopefully you can feel some pec engagement there. And again, 3 to 5 breaths here. Excellent. You could always have bands if you wanted to combine that. Next is going to be serratus. Serratus we touched on in the exhalation video with obliques, but for the inhalation here, we got to get serratus. So serratus moves the shoulders forward in this position. So you're going to roll your shoulders forward, have your arms in front of you like this. Okay, like so. And then take some slow deep breaths, trying to feel these ribs come out and up. The moment I do this, I feel my obliques immediately attach into my serratus and into my shoulders. So you might feel that as well, and coming further down. Looking for spreading here. And this is also a good area to put a softball if it feels tight. Put a softball on the wall and roll this area out. You might get a lot more expansion there. Coming wide and as well front to back. You're going to take that same pole, push down, lift your shoulders up to the ceiling by pressing down on the pole, and again, breathe and lift your ribs up to the ceiling. This is also actually a really good position to work on exhaling, but that's up to you if you want to focus on both or just the inhale. As you're lifting up, you want to feel your ribs lift and your spine lift from here. Feel it pulling all the way down. You want to feel lift even in this area. You want to feel like your spine's lifting off, creating decompression in the lower spine here. Where that last drill focused on elevation, we're now going to focus on compression. What you're focusing on is as you inhale, your rib cage and hips are actually drawing toward each other. It'll look like this. Internal obliques will engage, start to pull the ribs and hips toward each other. Your belly does have to come out a little bit. And you're basically just inhaling, pulling your ribs down to your hips.